Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? So I'm super excited for this video because I just got the new Pastel matte bundle from Terra Cosmetics in the mail as PR. I went ahead and put them in a little palette and I thought it'd be fun to do a quick little bonus single shadow Saturday just testing out these new shades and giving them a chance. I'm super appreciative of being able to get them early, so I thought we would go ahead and do a little playtime. I also pulled out my Glaminatrix Cosmetics pastel shadows and I have them in my little palette here, so I thought I could use these in conjunction with the new mattes just because I thought they would go together really well. So today's video I'm just going to go through and swatch each shade and then we'll do an eye look, and at the end I'll kind of give you my thoughts so far and really have high hopes that I will like this formula because I love the other mattes I have from Terra Moons, so I'm really hoping that they'll work out for me. Like I said, they sent these to me in PR. I do have a discount code with Terra Moons, which is AMYLOVES, if you want to save 15% off. They are available for purchase now. I did go ahead and purchase myself the Pastel Chameleon shadows that they released because they looked so beautiful and I can't wait to get those. I think they're not shipping till the very beginning of May, but I could not help myself. So let's jump in. So this first shade here is Twilight, just a very light yellow pastel. I feel like I'm going to say pastel a lot. Obviously it's pastel, it's a pastel collection. So I don't know if you can see just from first swatch, it does kind of pick up a little bit patchy on the fingers, but it seems to have good pigmentation to it. It looks like it's going to be a little bit of a softer formula. I feel like this one, even though it's a pastel shade, it has like a decent amount of brightness to it. Next we have the shade Spacewalker. This one is a pastel orange. Oh my gosh, orange. Everyone in my family says orange. It took me years to realize that it's supposed to be orange, and I don't know why I just said that now because I've tried really hard to correct that mistake, but here is Spacewalker. Again, it feels very soft. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to tell just from swatching. Definitely really curious to see how they end up working on the eyes. So next we have the shade Palm Reader. This is a really beautiful light pink. I think this one would be a stunning blush as well. I feel like that one's a little bit less powdery than the other ones. Decent pigmentation. Next we have the shade Utopia. This one actually, it's another baby pink. The previous one is a little bit brighter and this one is a little bit softer. Again, this could be a really pretty blush. Oh yeah, see? Big difference there. Next we have the shade Libra. This is a really beautiful, soft purple. Lots of kickback with that one. That's really pretty. I feel like there's something kind of unique about it. Like it's really pastel. It's a lot lighter than a lot of other shades that kind of have along that color story. Next we have the shade Daydreamer. This one is a baby blue. Again, not as much kick up as more of the warm tone shades have. That one's a little less pigmented. I have to kind of rub my finger in there to pick that one up a little bit more. You can see it's just a tiny bit streaky. And then we have Lunar or Later, a minty pastel shade. Super pretty. So I feel like the 7 shades together do a pretty good job of giving a little pastel rainbow. So I went back and looked at the last pastel look that I did with the Glaminatrix shadows and I focused on like pink to purple to blue. So I'm looking at these and I'm thinking maybe I'll do like yellow, green, and blue on the lid. And then maybe like some pink on the lower lash line. Let's see. So I already went ahead and primed my eyes with the Anastasia eye primer. You could make these pop more, I'm sure, by going in with a white base, but I personally prefer not to unless I have to. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the yellow shade Twilight. Ooh, wow, that picked up really well on the brush. I'm going to tap out my lid first so I don't have any creases. And then I'm going to pop that on the front of my lid. I feel like that's super bright. I'm gonna slightly blend that out. Alright, so I got that blended out to my liking, and now I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Lunar or Later, that minty tone. Just going in with that same exact brush, and I'm gonna pop that on. Ooh, the center of my lid. It's so pretty and pigmented. And then again, just doing the same kind of motion, just lightly blending it out. I know I'm like doing the exact same technique as I did last time, just with different colors, but there's just something about like a rainbowy eye with pastel shades, and this gives me the ability to try out more than just like two. I want to hopefully give almost all of them a chance today. I feel like it's such a blue minty tone that it is coming off kind of blue on the eyes, so I'm curious to see once I apply the blue next to it how they compare. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Daydreamer, and I'm going to pop that on the outer V. Definitely a very, very light pastel blue. Way lighter than the one that's in the Stroud Cosmetics Creepy Cute palette. So I feel like they're blending pretty well for me. They're not like sticking or getting patchy anywhere. I'm going to go ahead and wipe off my brush, and I'm going to go back into a touch more of the yellow just to make sure I didn't lose any of that intensity. Oh goodness. Just going to tap that on and then blend it out again. Alright, so now following along the lower lash line, I think I'm going to go ahead and take the purple shade Libra, and I'm popping that right here on the outer third of the lower lash line. I'm going to take the darker pink Palm Reader, and I'm going to pop that on the middle of the lower lash line, blending it into the purple. I actually already went in with blush today. I wish I hadn't thought about it and went in with one of these instead. This is so off topic, but I used, that's not it. Can't find it now, but I used the March Beauty Word bronzer River as blush today, and I thought it looked really, really pretty. Kind of just gives like more of like a natural warm tone to my cheek. And now I'm going to go ahead and take the lighter pink, which is called Utopia. I'm going to pop that on like this front part of my lower lash line, but I'm leaving a little bit blank because I'm going to try and get one more shade in there. Alright, last but not least, I'm going to go into the shade Spacewalker right here, that kind of orangey tone, and pop it on the innermost part of my lower lash line. That's actually a really pretty pop right there. Just wanted to be able to use all the shades in the look. Alright, so that's everything I'm going to be doing with the mattes today. I have to say I'm really impressed on first impression. They just blended easily. They're pigmented. They're vibrant. I didn't have any problems with patchiness or like them not wanting to stick to my skin. So I'm really, really excited to play with those more. Now let's go ahead and add a little bit of shimmer to this look. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this green right here, which is called Hopping from Glaminatrix Cosmetics. I'm just picking that up with my brush, and I'm going to go ahead and spray it just to make it extra foiled. And I'm going to pop that all over the lid. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Chick from Glaminatrix Cosmetics, and I'm going to pop that on my inner corner. That's super pretty. Oh my gosh. I love it. I'm going to go ahead and take my ColourPop gel liner in the shade Prance, throw that on my waterline, throw in some mascara, and I'll be right back. Alright, so for highlighter today, I wanted to pull out something I haven't used in a little while, and that would be my Anastasia Dream Glow Kit. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use the shade Unicorn today. Just going to take it on my Sigma F03 because it's a little bit more of a glittery, high intense highlighter formula. And then for lips, I'm going to use my Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade Lip Gloss. And the shade is Peach Tea. So this is the finished look. I really love how it turned out. Like I said, I'm super impressed with the matte shadows so far. I can't wait to do more looks with them. I feel like they just blended super easily, and that's what I was kind of worried about. Sometimes with pastel shades, they can be a little bit tricky to formulate. From first impression, I feel like Terra Moons did a good job with this bundle. I believe that it retails for $30 for all 7 shades. That's $4.28 each, so definitely worth it in my opinion. And I believe that they're all available individually as well if you don't want to get the bundle. So that's everything for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.